high in protein and fat could help children who suffer from epilepsy. Research carried out at Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital and published in the journal The Lancet Neurology claims the number of seizures that children experience can be reduced by up to a third if they change what they eat. Well, with me now is Emma Williams, the founder of the charity Matthew's Friends, which offers information and support to parents of epileptic children. The organisation's named after Emma's son, Matthew, who's had epilepsy since he was 9 months old. He's been on the ketogenic diet for the past 6 years. Have I pronounced that right?
Yes.
Now, what first alerted you to the fact that this diet would help your son?
I first found out about the diet when Matthew was about 2 years old, when a lot of the drugs that he tried for his epilepsy had failed, and the side effects from those were just horrendous to live with. So on my investigations, I found out that there was this diet that had been used quite extensively in the past. But every time I requested the diet, I was refused it and said that it wasn't available, that it was too difficult to manage, that Matthew would have a terrible quality of life if I was to even consider this diet.
Sounds a bit like the Atkins diet.
It's similar, only a lot more strict and a lot more rigid than the Atkins diet.
You've really got to measure it out.
Yes, yeah. Every gram of food's got to be weighed.
And what difference has it made to your son?
Oh, phenomenal amount of difference. Matthew was having hundreds of seizures a week, all different types, tonic-clonics, drop attacks, complex partials. His quality of life was just miserable, and I was told that if he made it by the age of 12, he would I'd be lucky if he did make it to the age of 12, or he'd have to be in residential care. So it was a frightening time, but within 2 weeks of starting the diet, his seizures had reduced by about 80 to 90%.
And does it work with all epileptics?
It can certainly have a positive effect on all types of epilepsy. It won't sadly work for every child, but then again, neither do the medications. It's certainly worth trying. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain.
And the medical profession now is much more seriously disposed towards it, having been hostile apparently in the past.
Yes, they were hostile in the past. You know, from my own experience, I found that I'd met with great amount of barriers when trying to get the diet. But thank God Great Ormond Street did this trial, because now they're turning that opinion around. And obviously with the charity now, we work very closely with Helen Cross and Liz Neal at Great Ormond Street. So we're able to start changing those attitudes, and we travel the country promoting awareness of the diet, and I support parents from all over the world now.
Emma, thank you very much for that. Emma Williams, thank you.
Thanks.